Hey friend, it's Gustafson. Welcome to Assisted Living Investing. In today's video, we're going to be getting into some book recommendations to help you on your investment journey with a residential assisted living business. If you're interested in learning about a few books that might help you, make sure you stick around for today's video. Hey friend, it's Gustafson. I own and operate 2 assisted living facilities, and I created this channel to help people like you learn the ins and outs of investing in assisted living. Welcome to Assisted Living Investing. Before we get to the topic of today's video, which are some book recommendations, I want to remind you to get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. I've got a free underwriting calculator there. It's going to help you on your investment journey and a few other resources for you on the website, so make sure you get over there. Now let's get into the topic of today's video, some book recommendations to help you out on your investment journey as you start a residential assisted living business. So I've got 3 books that I actually read as I was getting started on my investment journey that I wanted to share with you and give a little bit of an explanation of what those books were and why they were beneficial to me. The first book that I read that I actually found to be really helpful is a book called Residential Assisted Living Systems: 12 Steps to a Six-Figure Income Caring for Seniors, and it's by Frances Chua. I think that's how you say her last name. This is a book that I found on Kindle, and I read it because I had been looking and reading through a bunch of things, and this book actually helped me out a lot. It had a lot of really good information. I don't know Frances at all. I know she has a website. I was looking at it the other night, actually. I think she's got a lot of really good information up there. She's somebody that I would suggest that you potentially follow. I have never consumed any of her stuff other than her book, but it was really helpful for me and gave me a lot of really good information. So highly recommend that. All these books are probably less than $10 as well, especially if you get the Kindle version. No more than $25 if you buy them on Amazon. So they're very, very affordable to help you out. The second book on that list was How to Open an Assisted Living Facility, which is the basics of turning houses into assisted living facilities, by Jeffrey Morlock. And he has an updated version from when I read the book. And frankly, his book was a little bit dry, and I had read it after the one from Frances. And what I found is there was a lot of the same information. And for me, that was really eye-opening, actually, because while I think there's multiple ways for you to get started on your residential assisted living business journey and getting started with where you want to go to reach your goals, a lot of the information that you're going to find is very similar. I listen to other YouTubers and people that teach what I teach you, and I teach a lot of the same things. You're going to get the same information wherever you go. And so as just a piece of advice, I would suggest that you find the person that resonates with you and work with them. Getting the training that you need, whether it's through a course or a book or YouTube videos or whatever it is, go to that person and ask them questions, because they're going to teach you. We all have hearts of teachers, and we want to help people like you out on your journey, and that's what we're here for. That's why we create this content. It's going to help you out on your investment journey. Find one that works for you and reach out and have questions and participate in courses and things that they do, because that's going to help you out on your journey to get that level of coaching there. The third book that I wanted to talk to you about is An Insider's Guide to Investing in Senior Housing: America's Best Financial Opportunity for the Next 25 Years. And this was done by Gene Carino and I think his brother. This is a really good one. If you've been looking a little bit, you probably have found Residential Assisted Living Academy. I've talked to Gene before. I've talked to his daughter before a little bit, and they're great people. I think they have a lot of really good information. Gene wrote this book before he passed away a long time ago, actually. I'm going to guess 10 plus years ago, and has a lot of really good information there to help you out on your investment journey. So it's something that you might consider reading, and I think they give it away for free on their website. At least they used to, but really inexpensive on Amazon as well. Really good information there. So those are 3 books that I read as I started getting into assisted living and started trying to figure out this process for myself. Now let's talk about 3 books that I've personally not read, but I did a little bit of research for you, and I think they also might be good books for you to look at. The first one is Blueprint: How to Start a Residential Assisted Living Business, and that one's also by Gene Carino. Gene has a lot of really good information out here on the web, on YouTube, on his website, and although he's passed away, has a lot of good information to help you out in your investment journey. So recommend him for sure. Now, the second book that I would do, again, I haven't read this one at all, but it's called Heart Work, How to Open and Operate Your Own Profitable Residential Assisted Living Home. And that's by Jane Nguyen. I don't know how to say her last name, but looked like a really good and helpful book there to help you out as well. And the third book that I would recommend is called Money Saving Step-by-Step Guide on How to Open an Assisted Living Facility from Start to Finish. Make Money While Making a Difference by Caroline Cadet Francois. I don't know how to say that name either, but also looked like a really good book. So any of those three, and I'm going to link all of these books down below so you can get them. I might get a little bit of like a referral thing from Amazon just for transparency's sake, but I think worth the money and the time that you're going to invest in reading this book. I was listening to one of my mentors, a guy that I follow a lot. His name is Graham Cochran, and he's doing a 52-week challenge with books right now. And something he talked about is books are so great because people put so much time into them, and you can learn everything that they put into that in just like a 2 or 3 hour period. So I highly recommend that you look at these books and see if one of them is a good fit for you. It's I think worth your time and a little bit of your money to help you get along that path. And the next thing, so these ones aren't books, but I also wanted to give you a few other resources here, and that would be podcasts and YouTube. So as far as podcasts, I don't have a specific podcast for you to go and listen to, but if you go and search just like assisted living on your favorite podcatcher, you're going to find some. I actually really enjoyed some of the ones that Bigger Pockets did. And there's a podcast by Whitney Sewell, which I think is like the syndication podcast. Those two have had some really good people with a residential assisted living background on them. And that will probably help you out through your investment journey, is just learning from them. And then you're going to know who those people are. You can go and find them and see if they have things online to help you learn how to invest and get started on your own assisted living business. The other thing is YouTube. And if you found my channel, you probably have found a few of these other ones. But Serge Lopescu, Serge is a friend of mine. I've chatted with him. We actually looked at doing a deal a year or two ago. It ended up not working out well. But he had an opportunity here in Utah as well. So we've chatted several times. Serge is great. Highly recommend his stuff. He's a great guy. He teaches a lot of really good things, and it will help you out through your journey as well, especially if you're somebody that's maybe a little bit younger and don't have any capital and you want to do this by yourself, or if you have a background in nursing. He's a great person for you to watch. Robert King is another one, and Robert King has some incredible stuff. Robert, if you've watched his stuff before, he's very energetic, and some people don't like that, but I think he's got incredible stuff. So highly recommend him. He taught me a ton of stuff as I was looking through everything and getting started on my journey. So Robert King is great. And then Gene Garino and anything that they're doing at Residential Assisted Living Academy as well. They're great. They'll teach you a lot of really good information. I've learned a lot from them and consumed a lot of the content that they were building as I was getting started on my investment journey. So I hope all of that was helpful to you. Just all of these resources. I'm kind of sharing with you the process I went through to learn a lot of things. I taught myself, and a lot of that was because I had the background in healthcare. I have the master's in healthcare administration. I already knew a lot about government paid programs because I've worked on contracts for Medicare and Medicaid, and I'm very familiar with the healthcare industry. But if you are new to it and you need help, go and find those people. As I've mentioned this several times before, find the person that resonates with you and still work with other people and consume information from other people, but really dig into the person that resonates with you, because they will coach you and they're going to help you out through the process. I hope that's me. I love teaching people like you, helping you through the process. I have a ton of videos on the channel here to help you through that process and help you learn how to get started on your assisted living business. It's what I love to do. So I'd love to be that person. But if you think I'm annoying or something like that, go find somebody else and work with them, and they're going to help you out as you get started on your assisted living business journey. Does residential assisted living sound interesting to you, but you don't know how to get started? At assistedlivinginvesting.net, we're here to help you through the process, start to finish. I want to thank you for watching today. Remind you to like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell as well so you get notified every time I go live or put other content out here on the channel. And get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. You can download the free underwriting calculator to help you out on your investment journey. And if you scroll down, you're going to find our accelerator course as well. which is everything that I learned to close on a facility from May of 2020 to September of 2020. It's a 12-week path to ownership and help you get to the point where you could be running your own assisted living business in just 12 weeks. It's possible. I did it. You can too. I want to thank you for watching and have a great day.